Mike Pfeiffer again with Pfeiffer Hobby Supply. I'm going to give you another video, video number 2 on the New York Central Miller Place subdivision, part 2. I got some backdrop up, started to lay some cork. Let's go take a look and see what I've got going on.
Okay, here we are. As you can see, I got the homosote down. I've got some of the turnouts and the crossovers and stuff in place, or marked at least where they go. You can see how I had to seam the homosote together down there. The track comes around. I have some of this cork down. From this point here, these switches are just sitting here, but the cork is glued down permanently and the edges sanded and the top sanded. You can also see here that I have a 16-inch tall backdrop board that I put up last night, placed all around the layout. And the next step will be painting this with my blue sky color that I have. I think I have some in the garage. I couldn't do rounded edges in here. The corners were just too sharp. That's the only thing I kind of regret, but I didn't want to mess with that. I'm thinking that my control panel will go down at the end down there, and then I'll have a couple of panels, one on each side, to attach the Zephyr to. Also, you'll notice that right in this area here, if I come down, you'll see where the points throw right there. And if I come down here, you'll notice that I have a stringer down there. The homosote is not tied to the stringers yet, so I'm able to undo this from the screws underneath here and move that to my right slightly so that it will clear the tortoise switch machine. The next step is to drill some holes for the tortoises and go on from here. I have a couple of culverts that I plan on putting in somewhere, have a little stream or something going on. I might do a little river on the edge of the layout somewhere here, just a hint of a river. Not quite sure yet, but I have a few buildings ordered back in that corner back there. There'll be a building flat. I don't know, I can't remember the name of the Walters structure, but it has some arches and the car goes into it and it's a background flat. It'll go in that corner and then have a building attached to the close side to us here of that archway to disguise part of the archway and appear that it's going into the building itself. That's really the only hard, fast plan I have so far. If I swing back here, on the other side of these cars right here, my intention was, but I forgot to allow for it, was to put a tunnel portal on the far track there, as that would be the mainline track through. I now don't have space to put a tunnel portal there, so I'm thinking I will put a mirror there and put the backdrop here will be a rock face that kind of slopes downhill until it gets down here to the beginning of the yard, and it will have foliage above it as though it's a cut through there. And then the mirror will be down there at the end, and then probably foliage over the top of the mirror. I didn't want to remove, unfortunately, the trim there to put the skyboard all the way around, so we're just going to have to suffer through with the trim being there. Anyway, for right now, that's about it on the progress that I've made. You can see here how the fascia will attach. I have a separate piece that comes out, will come out to the edge, whatever the edge winds up being, and that will be screwed to that stringer, and then the fascia will attach to that all the way around. You can see that I'm using, I'm going to use a Digitrack Zephyr. I've got a tunnel portal. I'm using Walters Code 83 turnouts and Atlas Code 83 track. And that's about it for now. I hope you guys will all come back and see me on the 3rd edition. Thanks for watching. This is Mike Pfeiffer with Pfeiffer Hobby Supply.